017-923-0002, 017-923-0003 at Nigeriainfo PH. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH. WhatsApp is 08090306416. Our first caller is Muriel, and I believe she's speaking to us from Okrika. Muriel, good morning to you, please.
Hi, Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Jude, the right there should not be tampered with. Nobody should touch it. Jude, when I did my rag, do you know that I did mine in my final here, Jude? I did not shame. I did you one. When I did you one, the kind of money I raised, I said, what?
What? What? No. 7 heavens. Who are these village people? No, Miriam, you have to call us back. You made a lot of money from Rag Day. Acquire. Let's know what you did with this money. Let's understand. We said nobody should touch Rag Day. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. As always, please turn down the volume of your radio set when you call us. 92.3, good morning. Welcome, please.
Yeah, hello, Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Ike from somewhere around Transamadi.
All right, Ike from somewhere in Transamadi. Did you do Rag Day? Did you rag?
Yeah, I didn't.
Why not?
I wasn't that bold.
Oh.
To just come out of the street and, So, my friends are Rag Day shouldn't end. And I need also to understand that the very nature of Rag Day has changed, and it didn't change today. I was in schools somewhere from late 90s to early 2000s. And even by then, Rag Day for its original intent had already, stopped or ended. So my story is, my dad was in school in the early 70s and all that. And he told me of how school was then. Students were fed in school. Students were given stipends, free accommodation, free everything. We are short of a job after school. That was the period when the Rag Day really meant soliciting for the less privileged and all that. Later on, by the 90s, Rag Day was meant to solicit for the students who were the less privileged. Right? And you see the case up to today. So it shouldn't stop. It's still serving its purpose, just that the less privileged, it's now the people solicited.
Oh, that's a good one. 90.3 Muriel is back. Good morning, Muriel.
Thank you, Jude.
Good morning.
Like I said, nobody should come back with Rag Day.
Well, apparently.
Most times, some of the girls that, have the boldness to do this Rag Day, some of them, the very heavy on girls don't do it. But some of the students that do it, they don't really have to, honestly. Some do have, they just have the fun. But Jude, the money is real that comes from Rag Day. But I went shopping. In fact, year one, when I did that Rag Day, because people that are taking my bills, Jude, I took myself out and bought clothes.
From one day of ragging.
Jude, the money was so huge. I did not believe it. So, yes, I did. It was my final year that I did this.
You didn't, wait, hold on, Muriel. You mean you didn't even do as a jam bite? Rag Day is meant to be for a jam bite. You didn't do as jam bite, too.
No, Jude, I did my second year. I did my third year. What is concerning wrong and all those things? I need the cash. People are there taking care of me, but
hello.
And there's one that's making me laugh online that a guy broke up with his girl when she did Rag Day. When we were doing a Rag Day, we were looking very hot, They were very sweet, very fun, and you don't want to give us. You would just be attracted to us. We were three.
That's what you were doing for Rag Day.
Dude, if you come to you a guy, you can never resist.
I will resist.
You don't want to throw your hand.
I will resist.
But that girl that did that madness right there, Jesus. When I saw it online, I said, Jesus Christ. Some people, you just want to wait for them when we are doing their rag. They do it too much.
Too much.
But especially guys, I'm not giving guys when they are doing rag. But the money that comes in is the money comes from rag. I can see many students. But for those that are doing it when they are not committed to, they are not students, I don't know. That is wrong, impersonating. And I don't know if it's criminal or maybe it's just lead them to hustle. But dude, the money is great. It's huge. Thank you, dude.
Mira says the money is real. The money is huge. She went shopping. Can you imagine one day of ragging you go shopping? But the penultimate caller says, look, the idea for ragging has long since passed. These days, it's basically for the less privileged, who are the students themselves, who are coming out. Yes, they are trying to augment, whatever it is that maybe mommy and daddy is able to offer them in school. So it is what it is. So it's basically, and I'm thinking, this is me just thinking out loud, and I'm thinking, all right, if it's basically the students trying to augment, is it to be frowned at? Because it's not like they rag every 2 weeks. If I'm not mistaken, it's usually first semester they do the rag, the student weeks. Is it first semester or second semester? But one of those, where you can afford to have like a whole week, away from the lecture halls. You go around the city, just do you. But do you in rags, apparently. So, where do you stand? Rag day, continue or nay? 90.3, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Please, am I on to Nigeriainfo?
Yes, please.
Okay, please, I have a complaint to make.
Okay, do you have a WhatsApp number, please?
No, I don't.
Can I call it out for you, please?
Okay, do that.
Okay, all right. Are you ready?
I'm coming. Just let me take his book and then.
Okay.
Okay, so I can.
Okay, all right. So WhatsApp number Nigeriainfo 0809
08
09
09
030
030
64
64
16.
16. All right, 0809 030 6416.
That is it. So just send us that complaint and we'll hopefully be able to help you with that.
Okay, God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, we're going on a commercial break very shortly. I get to read some of those comments that have come through on Rag Day. All right, relevant? Is this still relevant? Should it be encouraged? It's basically, according to the last two callers, well, not the last two callers, the penultimate caller and the one before that. That would be Miro and the other young man. It's basically about begging for the students. Nobody should touch it. And we are not in rags, but we are talking about Rag Day right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info's Hello Port Harcourt. Is it still relevant? Has it truly lost its purpose? Is it now basically an avenue for begging and soliciting for money? Does it in any way ridicule the institution, or as it were, does it paint the students in bad light? What are your takes on the Rag Day practice or phenomena? Yeah, that happens. I don't know if it happens in Ghana. I don't know if it happens in the US or in the UK. And by the way, thank you very much. The word I was looking for when comparing Jambites is freshman. The same thing that we have here. Freshman, you're a newbie. All right, so over there in the US, it's a freshman for the first year. Then sophomore is for second year. Thank you very much. That was sent to me by Anonymous. So back to the conversation now. 08179230002, 08179230003. 08179230002, 08179230003. All right, good day, Jude. Please, I'll send someone to pick my Bole Festival ticket for me because I may return for my travel early on Friday. Meanwhile, I haven't been contacted to come and get my ticket. Thank you. Okay, now for those of you who we gave who won the ticket last week Friday on the show, I've heard that they are either meant to send you an email or contact, but you will not be giving a physical ticket. You will be a reserved guest. So basically, those of you who I have contacted, because your names and your email, because those of you who I responded to sent me your emails and I forwarded them to the organizer. So you will be a guest. So when you get there, all right, just show them your name, possibly just show them the chat involving you and I from Hello Port Harcourt, and then that should be it. But they will have your name registered. There will be a place for you. So if your name is not on that list, you probably won't be able to enter. But for those who won when we had the convener of Bole Festival with us on Friday, be rest assured you will be granted entry into the venue for this year's Bole Festival. Speaking of Bole, now I'm hungry. Anyway, so let's get back to the phone line, shall we? Forgive me. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. WhatsApp, and there are a lot of messages on WhatsApp. I have to read these messages before we get back to the phone lines. Please, also on Facebook and X. All right, so let's get to WhatsApp. All right, let's start with WhatsApp. Now, good morning, Jude. Please, don't break this already shaking table, please. For me, I feel that if it's wrong to date a minor, okay, some men find delight. Oh, okay, no, you're talking about the Jude's Corner issue. Okay, all right. Moving on. Okay, all right. Okay, Bernard. Oh, okay, all of these messages are from that. From that period. Okay, interesting. You guys took so much. Why wasn't I able to see those messages? All right, Prince Eze from Alu says, hello, Jude. Now, the idea of Rag Day should be retained as it helps students who sponsor themselves during the first year clearance to raise, to an extent, the money spent and subsequently others as support. The idea of giving it up for charity is long gone. Unfortunately, my school Uniport does not do Rag Days. Really? Uniport, you guys don't do Rag Days? Lie. Wow, I did not know that. Good morning, Jude. My classmate met her husband via Rag Day. Kiki. No, Kiki, you can't. You can't give us the first part of this gist and not give us the details. Kiki, you send me a message on WhatsApp. You have to follow up. You have to, please, I need to share this story and I've told everybody now. I will not look bad. Kiki, please, continue this gist. 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right, please, Kiki, let's know how your friend, your classmate, met her husband when they were ragging. I don't know what concern ragging with falling in love, but then, hello, these things have happened. Now, my name, Promise, from Omuma. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. This is a report. Okay. All right. Okay. Promise of Omuwana. All right. Okay. All right. Promise, I've seen your message. Promise is a student of RSU. I have just read your message, and I will forward said message right now to a relevant authority that can help you with your inquiry. All right. Please do bear with me. I need to address this. This is a matter of urgency. All right. Okay. All right. Promise, I forwarded that message, and hopefully we'll get a reply, something that can be of help to you and to those who are involved. All right. Thank you very much, Promise. All right. So let's get back to the conversation. 08179230002, 08179230003. All right. 08179230002, 08179230003. All right. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. And I'm asking, is Rag Day still relevant? Do we need to scrap it? Has it long lived its purpose, or is it just an avenue for people to beg? End of story. Okay, all right, moving on. Now, this one says, yes, there is rag in the UK, or there was when I was a student, but I don't remember us dressing in rags for it. The times I remember cutting holes in my clothes, but not to the extent of rags, was during Freshers Week, and it was just to jazz up the Freshers Helpers t-shirts. Also, rag was a part of student unionism in the UK. Every rag initiative was linked to a particular charity, which could be outside the university. So if as a student you take the money yourself, that is fraud. So finally, somebody has hit the nail on the head. If you are on the streets, all right, and you are asking people, oh, rag day, help, donate for a good cause. If you collect that money, put it in your back pocket, all right, and then go down to my one and go and buy a new pair of jeans, or then you augment it to pay for your rent, or you buy a new phone, it is fraud. But who's to blame here? Because once again, the idea is part of the student union initiative. I'm surprised. I didn't know this until now, that there's rag in the UK. That, please, those of you who are in the UK, do you guys still rag? Let's know. Let's know where we'll come and do our own rag day in the UK. Because now Sam says, yes, Jude, ragging is legal, and I did it while in school. All right, thank you very much. Nothing wrong is Tonye on WhatsApp says, I believe Uniport is doing a rag day because I attended that school and I did rag day on 2 occasions before graduation. Rag day is important because as a form of unity, raising funds, and as a community service, and the experience in it. But Tonye, let me ask you, the money you got, did you give it to the community? Let's know where we are analyzing our issues from. Did you give the money to the community, or you put it in your back pocket? Let's talk to us, please. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007. Those are the numbers you can call us with and join in the conversation, please. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH on Facebook and on X, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Babajide Olumide on Facebook says, I used to tell them what the essence of ragging, and at the end of the day, you didn't graduate. You use rag day to source for money. I didn't participate in it when I was in school. Wear, turn, dress, and beg for money. Is that not madness? And you call yourself a student? I'm not even sure the university management is aware of these activities. You don't earn a mark, and it's not a course that we might say is compulsory. Those are things the Nigerian students will carry on their head. The main purpose in school, they will forget it. Babajide is obviously not in the boat of those in support of Rag Day. Jonas Golden says on Facebook, I believe it's part of the fun things on campus. As for relevance, I don't know. It's meant to be just fun. Promise, all right, says Rag Day is relevant because the money realized can help a poor student raise funds for books and other pressing needs in school. Rag Day has helped a lot of people. Interesting. WhatsApp. All right, let's get back. Let me read the messages now on WhatsApp. 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right, good morning, Jude. Toby here says, Rag Day is basically not important. Basically not important. It's not a do or die affair. What exactly are we, fussing about it? But you see, like I said earlier on in my opening salvo, one of the worrying things is that, people are now stating that the Rag Day is not just about, helping any community or whatnot, that they have now turned to be avenues, apart from begging avenues, but they've also turned out to be avenues for exploitation. Remember, I told you, it's not like I heard, I saw. Now, it would be very wrong and unfair of me to say, okay, because I saw two girls begging for money for Rag Day, then they not entered the Mercedes. But even though the boys came and begged, though, the man did not roll his windows down. No, listening to the boys. But when the girls came and they begged, he gave them a ride. Let's assume he gave them a ride. All right, let's do that. Right. But now a lot of people are of the opinion that it's no longer even for begging of money. It's more like people are now using the Rag Day celebration to solicit, to create rendezvous. Let's meet up and so. Meet me in my similarly. Similarly. You see me later in that place. I'll give you the address. I'll pay your transport and all those kind of things. Okay. Hey. It's what I heard, though. Please, nobody should come for me. Please. Please, thank you. Now, please, get the Rag Day idea right? Cans are bought, not even brought, they are bought by each student on campus at a certain fee. So it's that money that the SUG collates and uses for charity, not the money made by the students on the streets. Edward from Alu. Okay. So the students pay for the cans. Whatever they paid, that's what the SUG is meant to use, right, for whatever charity organization that they have planned. Now, the student who goes on the streets to, beg for Rag Day or whatever is basically trying to cover up that expense and make a few extra. Okay. I'm not quite sure I see much wrong in that. Doesn't seem so bad to me. Thank you very much, Edward from Alu, for shedding light to that. Aha! Kiki has followed up on our gist. Remember Kiki, the person who said that her cosmate met her husband via Rag Day. Now, she just replied me. She says the guy gave her money and they exchanged phone numbers. He came one day to visit with goodies. Long story short, they started dating and it led to marriage. Ha! Wow. Rag Day. So what are the chances that if I had Rag now that I've met like Jimo Ibrahim or something? I won't find out. What do you guys think? Is it too late for you to go on Rag Day? What do you guys think? What are my prospects? Exactly. Okay. All right. This is interesting. Thank you. Boma from Abissa, just seen your message. I'm going to read it right now. Boma says, there's nothing bad about Rag Day. It is not compulsory for everyone, but for those who want to participate, so no need scrapping it. It's just the students' fun. Just that the country don't hard when make people no feel use that day support students. Though the reason for Rag Day has been misplaced because I was told the money was to be used for charity, but today it isn't. Now, it even motivates parents to send their children to schools when they would see children on the streets. It also motivates others. I shall not rag all through my 5 years in school. Boma, you see now, how do we verify these reports? How do we verify it, please? Hector says the man in the car refused to roll his windows down for the guys ragging, but the girls approached him. He went down, and they followed him. Now, waiting man do man for this life. Anyway, I didn't rag in my time. That's from Hector. He didn't rag. Yeah, so how does that phrase go? A man do man in this country in particular? Because I felt the pain of those boys, assuming he just gave them a ride. So the boys don't deserve rights. Anyway, you people should be doing yourselves. All right, back to the phone line. I think I can take one more call. Oh, sorry. Facebook, sorry. I saw messages. Sorry. Ochi was responding, I believe, to Babajide's comments. This was everything in the university start and end in the classroom. It is called extracurricular activity. Talking about Rag Day celebration. Yes, extracurricular activity, not necessarily something that happens in the class, but hey, it's part of the experience, right? So it's not a big deal. Good morning, Jude. Please, let's be honest. Rag Day these days is just about people having fun. Yes, trying to make a few naira out of just dancing and wearing most outrageous outfits. For me, I love seeing the students being creative with their outfits, and that's why I would always support them. Let's be honest, some of those outfits are actually very creative. They can be scary, some people dressing like as if they've lost their minds, but then, particularly when the boys wear the wigs and some of them try to wear, oh my God, I remember back in school, somebody tried to wear a mini skirt with his very strong crab-like legs. Yeesh. The teens. Anyway. Before I step out of the studio, I have just about 2 minutes. Before I step out of the studio, let me remind you, right? Whilst you are ragging or whatever, the onus is on you to be responsible. The onus is on you not to take risks, right? Being on the street is a risk. So don't further complicate the activity by going into places or, that, whether you're a man or a woman, a boy or girl, that's the point I'm trying to make. All right, so want to rag, fine, no problem. At least we know now that it's these SUG bodies that actually take the money when you buy the canisters. In fact, I will have to call somebody else to verify that, but I think it's legit though. But I'll call someone to verify. Well, whether you are going to rag or you have ragged, we hope you have fun doing it, really, personally. And before I leave, I'd like to say a big birthday shout out to Engineer Oyisoje Barry. Tons +1. Papa Ejima, not many people expected him to have twins on his first try. Boom! First time, he had a bag of twins. Hopefully we get 2 or 3 more sets of twins from you. Osi, have a wonderful day. Celebrations are muted, but they are still important. You're still valued, you're still respected, and very much loved, I must say so. So have yourself a wonderful day. And to every other person celebrating today and this month, remember I told you guys I have friends and family who are celebrating this period. It is important. Bye.
Nigeriainfo. Information is a source of development.